In today's video, it's going to be very straightforward and to the point. I use Claude and a skill that I built to watch all my videos in my YouTube watch later list. So I essentially point AI at my YouTube watch later list and it tells me exactly what to skip, which videos to skim, and which to actually watch, scored against my actual goals and ambitions in life. By the end of this video, you will have the exact 2 prompts that I use so that you can build your own version of this. So yeah, with that said, let's get going. And if you're new here, my name is Victor. I come from 14 years in enterprise tech at companies like Apple, Adobe, and Cisco, and I use AI to run every part of my life. In this channel, you will get practical AI systems for your work and, more importantly, for your life, built and implemented by myself, a non-technical person. I'm not a tech reviewer, so they should be actionable today. So the problem that kicked all of this off from the beginning for me was that I had 47 videos in my watch later YouTube list, and this wasn't a rare occurrence. This happened every once in a while. I keep saving videos of stuff I want to learn to improve my life, to improve my professional career, to learn negotiation, to learn video editing skills, to learn new AI stuff, whatever it is, right? And I ended up watching almost none of them, and it just became this quiet pile of guilt that I just kept pushing off until another day because I simply do not have the time to watch all of the videos, and the more I saved, the more guilty I felt because I didn't have time to watch them. But instead of me telling you all of this, let's just show a quick demo of the skill in action and what it actually looks like from my point of view. So I'll cut to Victor in the future. All right, so let's just kick the skill off right now, and hopefully it's going to work. Just double checking that it's the right Chrome browser. It should be. I always have my vision board at the start of every browser session, so I remember what I need to do every day of my life. All right, let's see what Claude does. We can see that Claude opened a fresh version of my watch later list on YouTube using the Chrome desktop, the Chrome browser extension from Claude. You can see that it seems to have found 17 videos loaded so far. It's going to scroll aggressively to catch all of them. 18 videos, there was one that was unavailable. Now it is going to scroll through all of the videos, watch all of the videos in real time. I'm gonna speed this section up and be quiet until we're done, but you can now see Claude just working through all of this. All right, as you can see, we are now done. It scraped a total of 17 videos. According to this, 2 hours, 50 minutes saved. Without reading this, let's just open up in Google Chrome and see what the presentation looks like. So this is the output that I get. So I have a watch later review, June 22nd, 70 videos were viewed. What I do is usually I go down here, I start with skip and remove, and I start from the bottom. So the 2026 Porsche Cayenne S Coupe, car showcase video, entertainment only. So theoretically I could skip that. Now I want to watch that because I'm interested in that car. This addictive rice cooker, ground beef, egg rice, blah blah blah, simple cooking video, low priority versus everything else. All right, let's remove that. 50 YouTube legends fight for $1 million. Oops. Yeah, if I click the if I click the link, I go to the YouTube video, pure entertainment. You know what, let's remove that. Maybe I'll find it again some other time, but I don't actually need to spend time watching that. It's not going to help me progress in life to where I want to go. Fable 5 banned, do this right now. I don't need to watch that. I kind of know what that's about. Clickbait premise. Fable 5 was not banned by the US government. This is false. Extra content tutorial running local alarms via Alarm Studio. Fable 5 was kind of banned by the US government, so it's kind of true. Local LLMs is something I do want to explore, but not right now. Every level of Claude Second Brain explain. Already have this apparently in another video, so that I'm going to watch. So we could remove quite a lot of videos. So worth skim. My exact upscale workflow, mixing real footage with AI characters. So here's the good part. So for the skim and must watch, we always get the top key takeaways from the actual video. So you can look at this and actually remove it or not. Like the skip and remove, I don't get the key takeaways. We could update that in the skill as well, but I feel like the skip and remove are usually pretty obvious, and I do want to trust AI with giving me good recommendations based on how well it knows me. So let's see here. This is explains what kind of AI editing tools this guy is using to generate AI avatars that comes into the video together with him as he presents, which I think is a really cool concept. So I'm definitely gonna watch that. Okay, so it tells me what happened in Claude Design. Probably that's nothing I really need to watch because I don't do any work with Claude Design. Anthropic just dropped Claude Code artifacts, endless possibilities. All right, let's see the short brief. Short feature update, Claude Code sidebar artifacts, useful for blah 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 blah. All right, not sure how useful that is for me, so I'm just gonna skip that. Build Claude knowledge base as self. This is pretty cool. I really want to watch this. I don't even want to read the cliff notes of this. All right, see what the must watch thing is. 5 Claude connectors with insane use cases out of 100. Higgsfield, already using that. Clay connector, already using that. Supabase, using that as well when I develop stuff. Scheduled tasks, I use that as well. I think Zapier is a sleeper for sure. I don't use Zapier myself, but if I wanted to unlock more stuff, I could use Zapier. So don't really need to watch that because I use most of them anyway. Chord and replay in Codex. Oh yeah, this was pretty cool. It is applicable to me, but that's just like an OpenAI ad, I think. That's why it's 2 minutes. Claude Cowork plus Obsidian, change how I work. I already intend to watch that. I already know I have it in there. I know what it's about. 8 Claude skills I can't live without. Don't know what this is about. 8 instant meta skills that upgrade Claude Cowork quality across all tasks. Not workflow specific. They make every single thing you do better. Humanizer, yeah, this one I definitely want for when I use AI for writing. So that's really good. Finally, agent loops clearly explained. This is pretty relevant. The most conceptually important video in the batch defines the shift from prompting agents to designing loops that's happening at the frontier right now. This is something I definitely want to watch, and Nate is a really cool guy. So now I marked a bunch of videos. I will do copy to Claude, and then I will go over to Claude. Not sure if you can still see my Claude screen. I'll paste it in here and I'll press enter. So it's just gonna go through all the 17 videos one by one, find the ones that we wanted to remove. It's going to remove them automatically for me and then just count it down essentially. So again, I'll go quiet, we'll see what happens. And there we go, 9 out of 9 videos removed. Watch later is down to 8 videos. So I removed 9, now I have 8 remaining, 3 must watch, etc. So that's the video in a nutshell, and I will now tab back to the presentation. So that's what it looks like. So what is this? It's not a summariser, it's a filter. So everyone's solving what I consider to be the wrong half of this problem. So first of all, a lot of tools just delete the entire watch later list with a one-click extension to just like delete everything and start from scratch, which means you actually lose all the videos you really want to watch as well. But of course also the bad ones. I think that most people in the AI space, they have this skill where you can just paste a link and get a summary of one single video, which is really useful, but it's just like one video at a time and it doesn't really know you or like know what's good for you. So what I built instead, as you could see in this demo, is a tool that triages everything and it scores the backlog based on my goals. It tells me what to skip, what to skim, and what to watch. So the queue sorts itself based on how well the AI knows me. So as mentioned, the gist here is that it scores every single video against you, or in my case, against me specifically. My goals, my ambitions, where I want to be in life, my anti-goals, where I want to spend my time, etc., etc., both short-term and long-term. It works in 3 simple steps, no code required. So first of all, you teach it who you are, what's important to you. That's the context it's going to use to score the videos against. Secondly, you point it at the watch later queue. As you could see, it opened up my Chrome browser and did all of the work. And thirdly, you'll get the verdict in a nice crisp HTML output format where you can just choose the videos you want to watch, copy, press the copy button, paste it into Claude, press enter, and then chill. It's gonna do the work for you. Last week's run, and I guess the one you just saw, but last week I had like 10 videos in the skip folder, 15 in the skim, and 5 in the watch full. Essentially 30 videos in total 3 were actually worth my time at that point in time. Those were the 3 you saw in this video, in the demo that I still had saved, because I still haven't gotten around to watch them. But now when I do watch videos in my watch later list, they are super high value to me, and I know they are all high value to me. So it's much more simple, or it's easier for me to actually make time to watch these videos, because they really help me grow as a person. And I guess as a small bonus, the part I didn't expect when I built this system is video podcasts. Man, this is the best use case, because you can have a 1 hour, 2 hour podcast that's of course packed of super relevant stuff that you want to know, but you'll get it condensed into like the top 5 key takeaway bullet points based on what's important to me, or in your case to you, without having to watch the entire thing and, you know, people just yapping away about this, that, and the other that's not actually directly relevant to you. So you really get the real conclusions without losing 1 hour, 2 hours of your life. It's just super valuable in my point of view. I have seen that sometimes when I run this skill, it misses the creator name in the videos that it lists. In today's demo, I saw the name of the creators across the board. In all honesty, I used to be a bit bothered by this, but there's also a plus when this occasionally happens, because then I judge if I want to watch the video or not based on the content alone. And so no like hype, creator, halo. And the smaller channels actually finally get a fair read, instead of me being biased by the size of the creator because I always watch their videos or whatever. Action of the week is give Claude Cowork your goals, your anti-goals, stuff you don't want to do, you know, your dreams, ambitions and stuff. Point it at your watch later YouTube list and let it score every video before you watch a single one. It's gonna be pretty profound, and I'm sure you're gonna feel like this is a bit strange. Do I really want to delete this Mr. Beast video? But trust me, that's how you can build a system that helps you improve over time and build a life that's better for yourself. So what I'm giving you in this video, this is my skill, it's your skill. Mine works because it knows me. So a copy of the skill would simply score your videos against my life and not your life. So the free download in today's video is going to be the recipe that builds your version. One prompt that's going to interview you about your goals, and then a second prompt that's going to build your own triage skill from it. So 2 prompts, a filter that's going to be tuned to your life. With that being said, now it's your turn. Build the skill that knows you specifically. Grab the build your own video filter for free below. I linked it in the description. It's a small HTML page that gives you the entire step-by-step plus the prompts. You can just copy paste them into Claude Cowork, and it's going to help you build the exact same system that I used today. No paywall, no school communities. Just drop your email and you will get it free of charge. We do new videos every week, so please subscribe and you won't miss the next one. Thanks. Bye.